Peace to the constellation. It's another Flowstate Friday with the RapOet. Self-suffice. If time is money, your wealth is life. Last Flowstate Friday, we built on the instrumental that we had constructed on Therapeutic Thursday. Came up with a freestyle to y'all suggested words. We came up with a call and response chorus and freestyle to it, and then gave you some time to rap on it as well. This time, Therapeutic Thursday, we deconstructed a track that was already made, Three Kings by Supreme Allah, Cambada, and Self-Suffice. We're gonna continue to build on that track lyrically. Therapeutic Thursday, we focus on the beat. Flowstate Friday, we focus on the lyrics. Now, even though you see me freestyle, I'm off the top all the time, besides this freestyling off the dome without writing, is you could do what's called free writing, using that same flow state energy, pushing the pen to the paper. And that's exactly what I did when I was in the studio, thinking of the concept. Supreme played me the track from Cambada. I said, yeah, this is fire, let me write. And I just started to push the pen, but in a flow state, listening to the beat, getting the rhythm of it, and letting it go. So I'm gonna let you hear the track, and then I'm gonna break down the lyrics for you.
I'm just trying to see through the confusion. How we on the underground and they don't notice the flyness.
Elevation, lower and higher. You can be fly internally, but externally seen at a low level. Certain marginalized people were considered underground and lower.
Shining with gems for the crown and they don't know it's your highness.
I'm actually referring to your crown as your mind, but people are looking for a golden crown on the throne of the English king, so they can't see the people right next to them, giving them value to improve their life.
Sound mixing with the clowns, cause eyes go with the smiles.
People don't really want to listen. Nobody wants to hear somebody preaching to them, because a lot of times we get talked down to, and it's a lot easier said than done. You have to make sure you get people's attention, just like comedy. And some of our greatest lessons come through comedians. Dave Chappelle's a perfect example. He always makes you learn something, but if he was just trying to tell you the message, you wouldn't pay attention.
Three magi pointing out where sun rises.
You can't always see where your sun is, where your light is, where your power, where your value is, and we point out where your value is. The magi are able to see signs that other people might not. So the magi are masters of ceremony. Cambada, Supreme Allah, Self-Suffice. We're three MCs, not professional authorities or principals, but I'm a master of ceremony because I give values. I try to help people overcome challenges. We are speaking to those who were where we used to be. I don't just put rhymes together.
Traveler Earth from where it's P-Dog and ISIS.
So when I go from pointing out where sun rises, I'm saying travel the earth like the sun, but also like someone who is following the sun, following your value as a person. If you get in this whole extended metaphor, your value, your shining that is unrecognized by people who are caught up in materialism. Piragua is a Spanish word. In the barrio, in the ghettos, in the hood, piraguas doesn't mean a boat, it means icy with flavored syrup that we eat in the summer in the hood. And ISIS is Italian ISIS. So in the sun, the heat, enjoying life, even though you're in the hood, you might not have the grapes and the caviar, but you might not even want that. Again, there's value coming from the hood, following your value, and around the earth we can relate to that.
Resurrect every time I get the blessing from ISIS.
Going from ISIS being Italian ISIS and piraguas, these desserts, to ISIS being a personification of divinity, of the value of women. The feminine energy empowers us and resurrects us. So again, while people are looking for gold and diamonds and treasure material things, the value of women in our lives, your mother, your wife, your sister, your daughter, just giving a shout out to the women and the feminine energy. Obviously, if you wanted to read up on Isis and Osiris, they ruled together, they shared their power together, and when he was down, she brought him up. This is also the metaphor for the sun rising in the morning. It goes back to before when you said where sun rises. The feminine energy compels the masculine energy. Every day allows us to rise again and have a fresh start.
Stop trying to appropriate my glyph.
The glyph is a symbol. This glyph of Isis does remind us, reawaken, have new beginnings, respect feminine energy and the balance between masculine and feminine. The symbol of Isis was actually a throne, and the throne represents being able to bring forth things that aren't there yet. You have to believe and the potential. So this is very uplifting and positive. While women are still fighting for rights over their bodies in America today, this symbol of positivity and wisdom and knowledge has recently been associated with terrorism and negativity. For hundreds of years, we've seen anything that's before Christianity or for melanated people is gradually demonized and associated with evil, stupid, barbaric. Since this has been ongoing throughout our history, let us be positive. Let's stop trying to make it negative.
Self-suffice, well-defined, shape inside shit.
Self-suffice. If time is money, then your wealth is life. Every moment is precious. Recognize what wealth actually is. It's not always about the material thing. The idea of a throne, the idea of potential. You can actually change the shape and size of your home, of your vehicle, of your bank account. More importantly, your skill, your discography, your rap songs, your dance choreography, your photographs, your clients that you serve. You get what I'm saying? It seems magical to people who are always focused on keeping it real, but you can change the shape and size of what you give and what you produce for the rest of the world.
Not a myth, me and these two guys.
I'm not talking about just the pictures of ISIS or a physical crown. We're really telling you how to make moves. It's not magical. If you take time to breathe and look at where you want to be, you can backtrack, and this could be as simple as just listening to 3MC giving you positive advice.
The formula to find where you fit in time shit.
A lot of times we get so caught up in what we don't like. We focus so much on that situation that we keep repeating it over and over and over again. When you're on a race car track, if you look at the wall, you'll go right into the wall. So you got to keep looking where you're going. Find where your life is leading to, not just in this third dimensional feet and millimeters, but that fourth dimension. You see yourself in the past and the future. You see where you're going, and maybe in the fifth dimensional sense where you can actually choose, where do I want to be, and then backtrack to where you are now and make the decisions that lead you there. This is what a calendar is for. This is what a financial planner is for. This is what school is for.
We was in the hood, gunshots.
In the hood where it was a lot of violence, gunshots, drugs, and stuff like that.
And I clicked.
And this is a common theme in all my music. Hip hop lets you know that you might see a lack of opportunity, but there's always something you could do. I changed my attention. Just like you could click on a gun trigger, you could click on a phone line, and there's always a positive reality calling on you and a negative reality. In the midst of the gunshots ring, I clicked to the other line.
To the other line, hello peace, what up king?
So now I'm talking to the personification of peace, but also finding peace within myself in the midst of external violence.
You got a nice gift, remind peace what life is.
Don't put all your energy into what you don't have and what people are taking from you. You still have this amazing value. But some of us, like artists, part of our gift is reminding other people what their gift is. My name is Kaim, and Kaim actually means life. So this is a triple entendre to remind peeps what life is. This is what I am. This is what my purpose is. But also, I'm reminding people of the value of their own life.
I'm right with you, just look underneath eyelids.
Even when everything around you seems to be negative, sometimes you gotta close your eyes or breathe or refocus your mind even with your eyes open and realize your potentials and your gift is still there, and remind each other. And sometimes it's easier to do that if you close your eyes or if you slow your breathing and realize that you're still here.
Right there.
Alright, so that's the breakdown. Flowstate Fridays. Love y'all. Check out the Three Kings album. Supreme Allah's doing it heavy right now. He puts out at least a track every day. Salute to him. Salute to the whole Wu-Tang, everything they're doing right now. Salute to Kambada. He's doing a lot of big things. Everybody representing right now. You know, we all coming from different places and different styles, and we bringing unity. The principles of hip-hop: peace, love, unity, and have fun. So that being said, it's self-suffice. Self-spreads, uplifting, focus, fundamentally intelligent, creative energy on instrumentals. Peace.